Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Ryan, and today we're going to be taking a look at Hurricane Beryl as it barrels its way towards Texas. If we take a look here at our hurricane models, you can see here this was at 6 a.m. Today, Mountain Time, 7 a.m. Central Time, where this hurricane will be hitting. You can see it was strengthening itself um, just after regrouping itself after making landfall in the Caribbean, places down further south in the ocean. If we look further, we can see as it strengthens as it moves through that warm water that it has out there, which is really warm water out in the ocean that it's picking up, and it's just helping it with its movement. You can see it tightens up a little bit here. We can start to see that I formation. This is at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central Time tonight. And then if we look at about current, right about current, you can see it really is starting to strengthen. You can really see that I formation. You got these stronger winds around the outsides as the wind fields start to make landfall. With the eye of the storm's now made landfall. At 12 a.m., we'll get more intense winds right there along the coast. Um, Along the Gulf. Places along there are under a storm surge warning. Places about here are under a hurricane warning. This will make landfall as a Category 1 hurricane at the current time. Um, as we can see, at about 3 a.m. Mountain Time, 4 a.m. Central Time, we could see that the eye of the storm makes landfall, and then those outer winds will start to go deeper into the Texas area. If you're in San Antonio, you'll get some winds, but you won't be getting the main of anything like that. As we can see, 6 a.m. tomorrow, the storm is mainly on land in the U.S. here, and that eye starts to push out northwest into Texas, further into Texas. But as we go on, we could see it starts to lose strength by 12 p.m. tomorrow. We still got those strong winds, but the eye starts to dissipate, and the eye starts to lose its formation, and the winds start to weaken as it moves on land. As we cross the border into Arkansas, you can see everything's weak, but it gets a lot weaker. But we still have that low pressure system with that. With the winds around, not necessarily strong winds, but we'll see those winds continue as it goes all the way through the northeast. Even into Canada, we'll still see some of those winds. Um, but the majority of the storm should be, the worst of the storm should be over by about 9 p.m. Central Time. We will probably see rain in Dallas with a few strong winds because of this storm. Um, Around 9 p.m., we'll start to see it dissipate, but around 9 a.m. on the 9th, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 10 a.m. Central Time, we start to see that really dissipate. Those strong winds start to die down, and we're practically down to mild, a little stronger than normal at about 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Central Time on July 9th. If we take a look at the National Weather Service Severe Weather Outlook, we can see we just got some slight risks due to that storm, mostly for winds. I mean, we still have that few tornado risk, but that's not very low risk right now. We're really looking at just a wind threat there. Um, if we go ahead and close this, go here. So you can see here on radar, I mean, you can see we're starting to get rains on land in these storm surge warnings near Sweeney, West Colombo. That'll start moving into the Victoria, El Campo area. Houston will get some of those winds and rain and everything like that as it makes its path. You can see we're starting to, it's getting a little bit stronger. You can start to see that eye forming again, but it's not going to be as strong as it was because it doesn't have as much room to strengthen from when it last made landfall over here in Cancun, just south of Cancun. It has only had this area, while the rest of where the original tornado had a lot, or not tornado, hurricane had lots of water to strengthen on. If we take a look here at our tropical weather, we can turn on our track intensity and all of that here. So if we look here, we can see that this hurricane has had a long path. We originally started seeing something with it back here. We started seeing a genesis back here, way out in the ocean, and then as it moved, we saw that strengthening. But like I said, it had a lot more room to strengthen here. It's made landfall as a Cat 4 in Kingston, moved towards Cancun, lost power, made landfall as a Category 1 hurricane just south of Cancun, and then as you can see here, it started to strengthen again. And if we take a look through here, was just if we take a look here, as it makes landfall, we'll be at max wind gusts of 90 miles an hour as a Category 1 hurricane. It should make, this says it'll make landfall about 9 a.m., but the models are signifying more about 4 a.m. Central Time. We can see these current wind fields and the expected areas of hurricane force winds. As we move farther into Texas, it'll turn to a tropical depression just south of Jacksonville. It'll remain east of Dallas and Fort Worth, that area. It'll go right through the center of Arkansas as a tropical depression, and it is expected to hold that tropical depression form all the way up to Ohio, just into Ohio, through Indianapolis. You'll all see the possibility for rain, higher winds than usual, and things like that. We'll post a update in the morning after the storm's made landfall, depending on what it's doing, and then we'll also post an update in later tomorrow with hopefully some pictures and just updating on the current situation. Thanks for watching. If you could please like and subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated.